PayPal and eBay finally broke over good. It goes back to the days when eBay updated the payment terms which were effective from 1st of June. New terms of the use for eBay came into effect, which means that the online auction house will pay the sellers directly rather than through the PayPal. eBay will still offer the payment option of the PayPal, but they will stay in the lines of the secondary payment option like Apple Pay, Google Pay, or others. PayPal was acquired by eBay in its early days in 2002, and the two firms have worked in partnership ever since. It looks like the nearly 2 decades, exactly 19 years, a long relationship between eBay and PayPal has finally come to the close. And it also marks significant changes in almost 2 decades partnership with PayPal, which split from the eBay in 2015. So here's the question: what will happen to the PayPal? Is it really affect a lot on the future blueprint ahead on them? Of course, after that news appears, there was a big fluctuations on the stock price of PayPal, more forced to the downward heading. But many experts commented that that would be just temporary phenomenon, and afterward it turned out that that was true. eBay's transition to its own payment system is pressing PayPal's growth in the near term, and even more, excluding eBay, PayPal is now posting stellar growth. Dan Schulman, the CEO of the PayPal, mentioned in the 2021 the second quarter earnings call that, and frankly, the sooner eBay transitions, the better it would be for our future revenue growth. Then how could the PayPal so sure that they can grow more when if they are no longer under the umbrella of eBay? There are 3 biggest points of their confidence: Venmo, cryptocurrency, and lastly, super application, or in other words, the financial all-in-one platform. So let's take all this point in detail one by one. PayPal, the fintech giant, had previously grown at a phenomenal rate throughout the pandemic, but the second quarter result is reported on July 28th came up short as it missed analyst revenue expectations and offered an underwhelming third quarter guidance. In the wake of that report, the stock price have dropped by almost 12%, but investors should view this as an opportunity to grab shares on the dip. Last quarter was only a slight setback for the company that still has a huge growth potential. By many metrics, the second quarter demonstrated business's continued strength. Total payment volume (TPV) of $311 million was up 40% year over year, and it added $11.4 million net new active accounts, bringing its total to more than 400 million. That's more than all of the people in the US and Canada. It's obvious true that PayPal's recent result was impacted by eBay's migration of its platform. The TPV on the platform connected to eBay's transaction decreased by 37% and account for less than 4% of total volume. And management expect it to end the year at a near 2.5% of total volume. But factoring out eBay, volume increased by 48% and revenue increased by 32%. Merchant service growth is substantially outpacing eBay growth with a compound annual growth rate of 29% over the past 3 years, compared to the 1.5% CAGR for eBay. As the e-commerce size transition away from the PayPal is expecting strong result, and despite its worse than expected second quarter revenue, it's maintaining its full year guidance. It's expected that eBay will be off the platform by the end of the third quarter, and the fourth quarter revenues should reflect that. With higher growth anticipated, results should be even out in 2022 after the migration is complete. A solid business with an outsized opportunity. PayPal certainly got a boost from the pandemic, but the underlying growth trend in e-commerce and digital payment remains strong too. And as the PayPal and its peers expand their range of products and services, there is a good reason to believe that they will keep gaining ground. And also, that is great reason for the PayPal's confidence. So it's time to go back to the very first question I raised very early in this video's intro. Why PayPal is so sure about their winning? Here are the 3 powerful secrets of their confidence: Venmo, cryptocurrency, super application. Then let's take a look at all of them one by one. At first, Venmo, featured by millennials and Generation Z. The COVID-19 pandemic forced many customers to replace cash with the various modes of digital payment. This trend will persist even beyond the pandemic, considering that the digital payments are safer and more convenient for users as compared to the cash transactions. One obvious beneficiary of this secular change has been PayPal, a leading fintech player with 403 million users and operation across 200 countries. PayPal's strong two-side network, 32 million merchants, and 371 million customers has proved to be the major competitive advantage. As more buyers opt for the PayPal's digital payment services, more merchants feel the need to adopt this payment method. This in turn attracts even more customers to PayPal. Competitors find it difficult to replicate this network effect and the brand awareness. PayPal is also leveraging data generated by the two-side network to develop new products, increase conversion for merchants, and reduce the probability of fraud. Thanks to its huge scale, PayPal also enjoyed a significant pricing power. Besides, PayPal's namesake digital platform Venmo is another big potential growth driver in the company's toolkit. Started as a P2P money-sharing platform, the company significantly expanded Venmo's scope by introducing Venmo Credit and business cards, and by enabling merchants to accept a payment on this platform. The company has also introduced a cryptocurrency trading on Venmo and recently launched a feature allowing credit card customers to buy crypto with cashback. While Venmo's second quarter total payment volume of $58 billion is still a small part of the PayPal's $300 billion overall global TPV, the many new features are bound to increase user engagement and revenue potential for this application. PayPal expects Venmo's revenue to be $900 million in fiscal 2021. Most significantly, Venmo is loved by future generations. When strapped for cash, what the millennials or Generation Z to do? Turn to Venmo, apparently. Young adults in the needs of money are using the mobile payment application as a crowdfunding platform by calling for financial help on Twitter and including a link to their Venmo account. Whenever our generation needs to transfer the money, we say the words, Venmo me. Like we call doing the searching on the internet by saying Google it, video conferencing call by let's Zoom it. So that means those are not standing at the level of just a brand. That becomes an official word for defining the specific action. So now we call transferring money via mobile application as Venmo me. When it becomes a pronoun for calling some kind of action, that in return shows us that brand has the brand power or network power. PayPal, the mother of the Venmo, catch the future generation by leveraging the Venmo. And let's move on to the second point. The second, cryptocurrency. In early 2016, PayPal's chief executive Dan Schulman decided he really needs to wrap his head around cryptocurrency. Schulman wanted to transform PayPal from a simple checkout button to a platform that could be relied upon the digital payments of all kinds. Those grand action plan has been wrecked so far, but they are now moving actual steps in these days. So here's a very recent news. PayPal will now allow users outside the US to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency for the first time. The company announced on August 23rd that the launch of the new service will allow the customer in the UK to select between the 4 types of cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, which can be purchased using the connected bank account or debit card. PayPal first rolled out support for the cryptocurrency in the US last fall in partnership with Paxos Trust Company. That service reached all US customers as of the mid-November. PayPal-owned Venmo also added support for the cryptocurrency last spring. PayPal's Vice President, Jose Fernandez da Fonte said that the pandemic has accelerated digital change and innovation across all aspects of our lives, including digitalization of the money and greater customer adoption of the digital financial services. We think that we're going to help the cryptocurrency ecosystem develop further in the UK and the US. We know that there will high demand for these services. Yet, we are surprised to see the level of the customer engagement for PayPal's in-app crypto services for day one. A PayPal spokesperson said that, "Since we launched, we've seen incredible and sustained engagement from our users. Customers who buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency on our platform in the US log on at 2 times their previous rate," they added. And this cryptocurrency will also be the key feature in the PayPal's forthcoming super application, which is due to the rolling out over the next several months. Then let's move on to this super application. The third super application called Complete, not just application or toolkit, but the platform. PayPal is one of the best-known brands in the fintech space. It's time for them to expand their ground. CEO Dan Schulman said that PayPal serves as an essential and trusted platform for both customers and merchants across all forms of commerce, payments, and basic financial services. Thus, a bird hinted at the company's strategy to evolve itself into the one-stop shop for the financial services. It's launching a super application which is meant to provide these services and adding features over the next few months as it rolls out. The application is artificial intelligence powered to offer the user a customized experience, and it could be the game changer for PayPal as well as the financial service in general. When thinking about the super application itself, it becomes obvious that what they are dreaming of. Super application first rose as a prominence in the Southeast Asia and China with the likes of WeChat, Gojek, and Grab. As the name suggests, this application offers a kind of all-in-one experience where users can book a taxi, chat, buy plane tickets, and order groceries and foods all from the same place. Now they are becoming a big deal in the rest of the world. PayPal's concept is little different. It does not have the same social presence as the Asian powerhouses, so instead, it's looking to build a financial super application, offering a digital commerce and banking service hub with the goal of increasing user engagement within its ecosystem. According to the PayPal CEO Dan Schulman, speaking to the investor during the Q2 earnings calls, the initial version of the PayPal's new customer digital wallet application is now called Complete, and the company is preparing to slowly ramp up. Over the next several months, PayPal expects to fully ramp up in the US with the new payment services, financial services, commerce, and shopping tools arriving every quarter. In previous quarters, PayPal said these new features may include things like enhanced direct deposit, checking caching, budget tooling, bill pay, crypto support, subscription management, and buy now, pay later (BNPL) functionality. It also said it would integrate commerce thanks to the mobile shopping tool acquired by the way of its $4 billion Honey acquisition in 2019. So far, PayPal has contributed to run Honey as a standalone application, website, and browser extension. But the super application could incorporate more of its deal findings functions, price tracking features, and other benefits. On the second quarter earnings calls, Schulman revealed the super application would have a few other features as well, including high-yield saving, early access to direct deposit fund, and messaging functionality outside of peer-to-peer payment, meaning that you could chat with family and friends directly through the application user interface. With the increased user engagement, the company expects to see the bump in the average revenue per active account. In total, PayPal plans to add 25 new capabilities to the super application in the coming quarters, and Schulman expressed confidence in its ability to boost engagement. So let's expect how super the application would be. It's time to make the final remark. Then let's go back to the place where we started from, the second quarter result. Okay, the PayPal second quarter result has missed the consensus estimates, and the company's third quarter guidance has not been impressive. While these results were impacted by the 𝐏𝐸𝐴𝐧 migration from PayPal, the company has yet not changed its full-year guidance. This is reflective of the company's confidence in the bouncing back in the fourth quarter. Against this backdrop, post-earning pullback in the PayPal share price offer a good entry opportunity for retail investors in a multi-year growth story. So let's finish this story by putting it this way. PayPal Holdings continue to experience strong momentum on this platform in the second quarter, while growth in the total payment volume decelerated from the first quarter, is still growing faster than pre-pandemic levels. Even if they break up officially with the 𝐏𝐸𝐴𝐧, they have three powerful cards. By leveraging the Venmo, PayPal would catch the future generation known as MJ. By leveraging the cryptocurrency, they would secure the growth engine. And lastly, by leveraging the super application, PayPal would lead the financial ecosystem. So the three cards are the reason why PayPal is so confident. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel and share your thumbs up. I will hop around the world and bring lots of thousands of funny stories to you guys. And see you again. Bye!